Well, remember yesterday when I said that we were done with this? Well, right after I stopped broadcasting last night, I unlocked a new game mode called Speedrun, and I thought, why not try it out? Here with me today is Brandon. Hey, Brandon.
Pew pew.
That's great. We've
Oh,
sorry about the
serious.
lack of audio in my last broadcast. I couldn't figure out that. Well, I just realized after I watched it how much of an idiot I sounded because apparently I was talking to myself because nobody's audio was able to be heard. So that's my bad. I'm gonna make sure that's fixed. Anyway, let's get right into it. Uh, Let me see. Single level. Let's just do one, like just to see. Okay, this
Okay.
seems good. So apparently it wants you to basically get through the level as fast as you can. Like, I looked at it and I experimented with it a little bit before, but I didn't really figure it out all the way. It basically keeps track of all the fragments, which is a little tiny little triangles, squares, and balls that were everybody, yeah, sure, everywhere is what I meant. And it keeps track of that to see how much of the progress you get through the game. And they just now downloaded all the trophies for the game, so it's really cool. I'm gonna just dive right into it, you know. Alright, let's go.
I'm watching, by the way.
Oh, by the way, it skips cutscenes, so we don't have to replay anything.
Finally.
Right? Oh, it's my fault. Fuck. See? Yeah, see the timer? The
Yeah.
falls, that's how many times you fall off the edge. I also found other ways to get faster around the map. Watch this shit. Yeah. See, it keeps track of how much of the fragments you have. So I'm gonna try and get over the level as fast as I can. I'm gonna probably die a lot. Whoa, okay. Fuck, fuck. Fuck. Ah! Crap. Come on, get up. Jesus. Fuck. Fuck me. No! Ah!
You're failing.
Shut up. I'm trying my best. No! Okay, this is just going horribly wrong. Come on, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. No, no, no. Oh. Come on. Shit. No, 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 no. What? That's possible? No, 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 no. Oh, what? What? It grabbed me. They could do that? I didn't know they could do that. No, 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 no. Okay, good. Only 5 deaths. So that's good. Oh yeah, it's a licorice. See if I can,
Ah,
let me see.
I'm sick.
Tristan, you can do faster than that. I know I can, but I don't want to fall off the edge and have to start all over. Oh, it's Big Boy. Lazy bastard.
Big fat dyke.
Right? Fuck you too. What an outro. Maybe when I get a camera, that's gonna be my outro. I'll just slide down the chair. Great. That's bullshit. Okay, hold on. If I can do this, hold on. Fuck. Whee! I didn't even know this was a part of the map. I haven't been here before. Get off me. I also found out this. I can do this too. Oh, and this. So I can go down as fast as I need to. Or up. Whee! Jumping up a ladder. Do 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 do. Ah! I made it. Sweet! Get over there. Wait. What?
So how long
That's
you
not
plan on
fair!
broadcasting?
I don't know, probably very, very few minutes. So, no, get off me! Okay, let's try and get as fast over there as we can. Ugh! Come on! Give me that bullshit. Fucking horse shit. No, no, no! Fuck me! I can make it, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it. Get up the ladder! Fucking hell.
This whole thing gonna be you raging.
Ugh. Come on, I can make it. Yeah. I figured out I could have done that before. Saved myself so much time. Come on, I can do it. Oh, by the way, guys, I figured out something else. You're supposed to do this in 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
That's great.
For this level in particular. No, no! No! Come on! Fuck. No! Whoop. Fast as lightning. Come on, I can do this. Okay.
You fought 11 times.
Yeah, I'm aware. Fuck you. Die in a hole.
Okay.
Trying to get as fast as I can. I can do this. Fuck me!
Why is there grass on the wall?
I can make it. Get off me! I can make it.
I'm not gonna be doing a broadcast today.
Get off! Yeah, there's no real possible way to get some of the trophies from what I can see. Maybe they will get you something later, like a better like way to get in there, you know? Like I
Mm-hmm.
already took the shortcut and I have to go through the cutscenes. There probably is a way to skip through the cutscenes because before I started the broadcast, you guys, I'd kind of tried to find a way to do that, but I couldn't, sadly enough. Okay. Sorry if you guys didn't watch my others and they're like, I want to see the story. Well, you have the option to go back and watch anyway. My goal right now is to not go through the story. It's to get my ass across and get the fuck out of Dodge as fast as I can. By the way, I have a theory about the game. Brandon, don't let me say my theory because you figured it out, okay? So, you see the little princess, right? And the mother, right? Well, now that I look at it, I notice similarities between this world and the human world that we go through, right? You know those, like, those balls all over the level that are in an executive order? Well, apparently we are in a different dimension, I guess, and we are basically small, very, very small. Because, Brandon, you remember that, you know, that, scene where the woman ripped off her beads?
Yeah.
Those beads are in this world. They're just very, very large. You are reliving a memory, but it's contorted into something else completely. Like, the woman, by the way, the pregnant woman, I believe, is the child with the blonde hair. And at the end, like, you saw at the beginning where the man was playing chess with his kids, right? Well, the giant thing that's destroying the kingdom is a representation of the dad. Because apparently... Oh, hold on. Because apparently, basically what happened is he flicked over, like, which I, like, thought was funny as hell because I didn't get it at the time. He said he was destroying the kingdom. He tipped over the statue. The statues are the chess pieces. And the level is called chess. Oh. Personal best. I got it through 10 minutes. 41 seconds. Sweet.
Mm.
Okay. Huh. Anyway. And, another similarity is that, Brenda, remember that, you guys remember that instance where the kids were throwing the paper airplanes around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, there's another, the level where all the paper airplanes are,
Mm-hmm.
those attack you.
Mm.
And, you basically were throwing airplanes in the human world, right? So basically what
Mm-hmm.
it was, in my opinion, was these are all fears. Because I looked in the speedrun menu and look at this, look at this. Fears, trees, shouting, steam, planes, and pearls.
Mm.
What I think it is this woman is reliving her childhood in a contorted reality of a child's imagination. That's what you are. As a child, And it says at the end that the giant that's destroying the kingdom, the princess says, "Dad, why did you leave?" And then we both made a joke about how he said, "Because I can." And it showed before that when we go to the door, because you know the red door to the end, basically what it is that the guy was leaving, and it showed the children trying to run after him, and the mother was holding them back. So the giant destroying the kingdom is the father. And if you think about it, every child has a vast imagination, right? So they live in their own kingdom. So by divorce, because that's what I think it was, divorce tears apart the child's life. So I think by them getting divorced and the father leaving, they thought of the dad destroying their kingdom, which the princess is in.
Because I could.
Brandon, stop. In another instance, which I got another theory in, is that remember in when they were throwing the paper airplanes? I just said this. Well, I think what would happen was you could see that the child was being fussed at by her parent for throwing the paper airplanes in the room. So when you go into that level, basically you ask the savior, who I think is your little brother, to basically throw more paper airplanes. And in that instance, the queen interceded and said, "Please stop, you're going to hurt yourself." Well, in the scene, the mother was trying to stop the child from what we assumed as that they would get hurt. So basically, it's the same scenario, but in a different dimension. You're traveling through both dimensions and seeing it through two different sides. Because when the woman tears away the page, she's getting rid of those fears. First I was pissed off because I was like, that's a perfectly good drawing. Why, you dumb bitch, give them back. Those are perfect. What are you doing that? No. But I realize those are her fears. As you can see in the menu right now. Look, shout. I think the trees is basically, from what I remember, you were in a giant herbatorium. I don't know what it's called. I'm just 17, guys. Sorry if I stutter. I have a hard time thinking sometimes. But Brandon, do you remember what happened in that scene? With all the flowers and things everywhere? Do you
The
remember what the
dad was
guys?
yelling at the little girl. And the
Yeah.
son was drawing a flower or something.
Yeah, that's another thing. I think that basically she has a fear of trees because it's the last thing she remembers her father fussing her about. Because they must have broken into it or something. So the planes we've already gotten down. But the pearls, let me get to that. You guys must have remembered some of the graphics on each of the levels, right? Where you know those gigantic orbs? I'm not going to say balls because then it's going to be taken sexual, so... well, you know what, I'll just call them balls. Because it's funnier. The balls are basically lined up in a spiral and different around them. I think...
This is like testicular torsion.
No, that's great. Anyway,
That's a
there was
problem,
a scene
man.
where the children were hiding behind one another and the two adults were fighting. Well, the woman tore apart her necklace, which what I think it is, like the guy gave it to her, the husband gave it to her, and they got into a fight. and then they were yelling, and she broke her gift, and they went everywhere. So I think this is basically us either going through a child's memory
It's a child's
logically,
imagination.
and no. Logically and mutually, as opposed to the child's version of basically what they imagine everything as. And that's what the drawings are. Her fears. So, moving on to Steam. They're basically in this entire game, we're put up with scenes that show the children being put into situations of their parents fighting. Most every single one I've seen, actually all of them involve some sort of fight. Except
I mean, they need to
for the
fuck
first
already.
one, which was when they were playing chess, and I made the joke. But like, that's the only one that they didn't fight in. As you can see, the fears are not, there's no chess fears.
Hmm.
But when we went into the child's version of that instance, we saw the giant, or the dad, tip over the chess piece. But here's the dark part. When he sees the princess, he raises his hand and basically backhands her and swats her. Like, she's small and he's like huge. So he swats her with the back of his hand, and you don't see anything else. Like, it stops right as he makes contact. And then the next scene is when basically her lying on basically the octagon, unconscious. So what I think happened is basically the father has anger issues, like severely, because they constantly get into a fight. I think the mother does too, but I'll get to that in a second. Sorry if I'm boring you guys with this theory, I just think it's pretty fun. Anyway, I think the father either, when he lost to the child, slammed his hand across the board and destroyed it and walked off, or he got angry and slapped his kids around and then left.
Oh my god, I just had an awful thought. He's just like, you sons of bitches of one, I'm fucking done. And he just hits both of them.
Oh, that's
God.
horrible. Why?
That'd be funny, but awful at the same time. If I can get pissy over a game, that's...
This Steam one, I remember we were in like the garage, and they couldn't get their automobile to work. And guys, this is a bit personal, but I remember when I was younger that my grandma and my mom, I don't have a dad, because he's like an asshole. Anyway, please don't demonetize my vids. The car broke down, and they would yell. They're really yelling, really loudly, and they never really yell at each other because we're often even termed. So the engine was starting to smoke and it wasn't working at all. We couldn't figure out why. And then they were in front of it, bickering back and forth, and then it kept escalating. Up and up and up and up and up. And I got very scared because I thought, oh my god, they're gonna hurt each other. They're gonna fight. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my parents. I'm gonna lose my life. So that's basically what be going on in the heads of those kids when you see them, because they're hiding behind the car. She's gripping her teddy bear. She's behind the
I thought you
boy.
just said titty bear.
That's what? No.
I'm fucking sick, okay? I
Oh
feel like I'm
yeah.
drunk every time I'm sick.
Yeah,
Uh,
Brandon's sick.
no
Yeah.
broadcast today for me.
But
Send me lots of love, especially you, Tristan.
yeah, I will, don't worry. And basically it's what our when we are children, there are a few things that terrify us. Well, there are a lot of things, but ones that could change our life. But basically, we are afraid that our parents are gonna split up and leave. That's our worst fear. So when we see our parents fighting, we automatically have that, thought. Oh my god, we're gonna lose our parents, we're gonna lose everything. So of course that would be a
I,
fear.
I mean, at least some kids do, because, like, to be honest, I don't have that fear. I know that may make me a horrible person, but I don't have that fear.
No, it's fine.
Hmm. So, like,
Shouting,
maybe some.
let's be honest. We didn't like being shouted at as a child. Come on, you can all admit to knowing that we don't want to be yelled at by our parents. But some kids are that afraid that they will not seek help from them because of appearing to be afraid of being shouted at. Why is my audio slowly getting out of focus?
Don't know.
I can hear myself. Okay, there we go. Never mind, it's back. Sorry if
It's
I'm
probably
boring y'all with
because
theories, but I'm just saying, like, let's just get on to it.
it would be better if, like, you were, like, playing and talking about it. Like, just
Yeah. Let's do
I
that.
guess, like, I'm not
Yeah,
getting
because it
bored.
gets
I'm
them
just,
bored. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm boring y'all.
I don't mind. I'm just, like, tired, dying from sickness. I
Alright,
hate it.
so basically, it skips all things. So basically what I think it is, you could see the woman. Like look at her in the drawing. Basically
Look
what
at
you're
that
doing,
fat bitch.
please stop. But you all take out the pages of the fears.
Come on, bitch, just trip and fall.
So basically, you're ripping off the pages because you're conquering your childhood fears in some way. That's what I get. That's what the vibe I get. And stuff like that.
Man, I like the way that door opens. It's fucking great.
But yeah.
Sorry if I talk about shit like 2 seconds or 5 seconds whenever you pass it, Tristan. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
I just like can't, you know.
So, when you take out the pages, you lose your fears. That's the cool part. It's like you conquer those childhood fears.
Did you wait, Tristan? Like, did you notice on that thing that you're passing right now? Did you notice that's your body, like the shadow?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But at the end, you don't have any fears anymore. Like, it's gone. And in the place is basically the mom, the dad, the kid, and the brother.
You look Irish, whenever you do that. I just imagine like fucking Attack on Titan playing as you're skipping across the wall like that.
Yeah. Never went this way. So why not? But yeah. Sorry I get distracted.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, see, look. This is the dad. See, we're playing chess. The black and white dot. See, look. He goes to hit you. Again, my point. See, look, they're playing chess. Nothing wrong here, right? But you see where his finger is? We're reliving the child's memories. But our whole point of this whole thing that we know is either to save the kingdom. See, yeah, look. He knocked her out.
Beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, like, look at this now. That's the mom. What happened? I think that's when the mother asked her what had happened. He's so strong. I failed you. There's a savior hiding in the deed. You must find him and convince him to help us. So what I believe happened is that what I just saw right now, oh my god. What if basically she just said, he's too strong. I failed you. So maybe she blames herself for the separation of the parents. As in, I failed you. He was too strong for me to convince otherwise. Oh, by the way, I figured out who the savior is. It might either be, yeah, his brother. L2 to Ren, okay. Or it might be a CPS person.
Maybe the dad hates, but like maybe the dad is sexist and like he only listens to his son.
But yeah. And see, that's him yelling. When she crouches down, that's what any young child would do. They cover their ears because they're scared.
Just remember, God.
Oh my god. What? I was doing so well, too. Anyway. We're just replaying the series to get theories around, because I know the game is just out.
No, it's been out.
Really? How long?
I mean, maybe like a few months.
Okay.
Maybe a month. Maybe like a month. I don't know.
So yeah, it's basically just out.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that tunnel that you were in. That was great.
You're 5 seconds behind, dude. I'm already going down. I'm across a beam. I just went down a rope.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. So I'm like, you know. So.
No! Fuck.
They feel like an ocean of cubes. I remember there was this Wii game I used to play whenever I was younger. It was like, it involved cubes and like you built shit with the cubes and it was so fucking... It's not Minecraft.
Taking
Fuck
it back to
Minecraft.
this.
Okay.
My theory about this entire thing is, this room right now, I do not think that's a heart, or it might be. I think it's a piece of the beads that she broke, or the
Anal
pearls.
beads.
Oh, good God.
I just imagine she, like, this is how I think of it. Maybe she broke them because she figured out, oh, you just got this from a sex shop. Like, he just anal beads, but he tied them in, like, into a necklace. That's what I imagine that he
Yeah, but I
did.
think that's one of the pearls. I don't know.
Oh.
The one that's ruining our family. But, I don't really have a theory about this one, to be honest.
I don't know.
Fa. Anyway. I kinda just wanted to start this broadcast to share a few theories I had in mind. Theories. Theories. I have a Cajun accent sometimes, I can't help it.
I'm Cajun too, just you don't see me saying 30s.
I said theories. Theories. TH. I'm sorry.
It sounds like you're saying furries, but with a T.
I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to.
Oh god, this is fun.
Right? But yeah.
I had to take off a microphone.
But yeah, we're just doing speed runs right now. I see somebody else has joined.
Furries.
Stop it, I'm sorry, I screwed up my words.
It's funny.
But I don't want to dive into the theory of what that, like, red stuff is. Oh. Yeah, this is the part where I think that they were physically trying to fight one another in the child's version.
Mm-hmm.
And that she tried to say stop, and he tried to attack her. See? That's the tree. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Go back. Okay, good. That's the dad. That's the kid. They're happy. That's the tree. I'm guessing that's the yelling. It has to be. Because it looks angry. Go back. I think that is the steam from the car. Those are the planes, obviously. And those are the pearls. Go back. Go back once. Go. And then that's the other side of the family.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just hold on, let's go back to theory of the steam.
Oh wait, at
Wait.
the end, whenever you finish all of them, it shows a mom and a daughter on both pages. See how on the last page you saw, and then like the first page you saw, they were the same thing. That'd be kind of funny if the mom was cheating on the husband with another fucking woman.
So yeah, this is the mother.
I just imagine. Oh, she has a bigger dick than you. I can imagine them fighting over that now. Oh, it's great.
But see, the girl wanted to talk to her mother, and then she just said that, why can't I have any time alone to myself?
Because you're a
So she had nowhere to go. What the fuck, Brandon?
I'm tired. Okay, time to fucking move my head. Because I need to get comfy.
This game has such a deeper meaning to it than anybody can ever figure out, and that's the best part. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to mention, I finally found...
I'm glad you're getting into the theory shit, because whenever I was little, me and little Cunty, aka Country, we started coming up with theories for Black Ops, what this real story behind it was, and then once we figured it out,
I've been into theories,
like,
bro.
yeah.
I just
I mean,
was
like,
too immersed in
getting
the
into
story to get any
I mean,
doubt.
like, playing a game and, like, trying to make up theories about it.
Here's a darker theory. That blood stuff, that red stuff that attacks you, the father might have beat his wife so badly that the blood might have gotten on you and might have hurt you. I don't know, that's just...
Or maybe
that's
you
probably
cut
not
yourself.
it. Oh, that's even worse.
Hey, you want to get into some dark shit? There's a theory for you.
Right?
Maybe that's the shit that you harmed yourself along the way.
But,
Here's something even darker. Have you ever thought about the dad molesting the daughter?
oh, good God. Yeah, that is pretty dark.
I have a bunch of theories. I do. But I like listening to yours. Because I like listening to theories.
Me too, dude.
Remember whenever me and Country first started making theories about Black Ops and we were on Black Ops 2? We came up with theories whenever we were playing Origins. Man, I wish I could have broadcasted that back then, that would have been great because all those were fucking amazing theories. That the fucking like all the fucking people like creators of that game could have like taken it in, but.
But yeah, like this is a more common theory. The reason I think that the princess is a child is because we're running through different similarities of different situations of the entire game. Like as a child, you wanted to be a princess, right? You wanted to be pretty princesses. You wanted everything like that, right? Yeah.
Not me. I was like.
Yeah, because you're a guy though. So I doubt anyone would be like, I want to be a pretty princess, Mom.
I mean, there are boys out there. But
yeah, there are.
Yeah. Story. But like, I have a bunch of other theories. What do you think happened to the mom?
I don't know. They kind of went their separate ways.
Do you think she died?
I don't know.
By the way, what do you think that door is?
Probably the gateway or something.
Do you think it's the door into your parents' room?
Maybe. I'm not.
Like I'm just tossing shit at you. I'm like giving you a whole bunch of things to think about.
Yeah. But the one thing that, look, you know the throne room that you go in every single time? Well, you do realize that there are two different beings that are just walking around, right? The sun, which is, I think it's the savior, and basically, the person destroying the kingdom is a father, right? See how he has two pieces of his ear? See how he has one? That's the son. And the other one is the father. See that? See that? See how they respond to one another? That's how I know that they're father and son. Because what do when you have a son who just got hurt? You're like, what the fuck happened? I'm here. But every time we're in the throne room, it's the throne, right? Well, you never touch the throne. So when you touch, well, actually you didn't touch it. You go in there and then you see that the savior, you were like, don't do it, don't touch that throne, it's forbidden. And he touches it.
Vibrator.
And then he touches it, and then he blames it on her, saying it was your fault anyway. You fix it. So basically what I think happened was they went in some place or something, I don't know. Somewhere.
Maybe it's like she checked her phone.
No, I don't think it's like that. I think it's like some place that they weren't forbidden to go into. I don't know. Something they weren't supposed to touch. And it broke. And when they touched it, the little brother blamed it on her, but he did it. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, I just remembered something. Remember that instance where I said I never saw it before? We were in the kitchen and the boy was touching the pot. Not like the drug, but like, you know, like the cooking pot. and it spilled on him, right? Well, if you just saw what happened like a few minutes ago, where basically the sun is crawling everywhere and it touches something and it touches him and he's like, oh god. And then the man is like, what's going on? What's going on? I think that means that it's representation of when the son got burned by the hot water in the cooking pot, and then the father tried to, like, he found out that he hurt himself and he rushed to his aid.
And then the son blamed it on her. Basically.
Yeah, Savior's a dick, from what we understand. But
Watch
yeah,
out for cutting yourself. Don't cut yourself. Oh god.
I find that offensive. Kidding. No! Okay, why not? That book is sailor.
I think you've been doing this for 20 minutes straight.
Well, I'm not really focused.
It happens whenever you get into theories and thoughts about a game.
Well, I mean, I
Definitely
don't
up in
want to
there.
bore people by just sitting around and doing nothing.
See now, what are those? The things that grab you? What do you think those are?
I don't really know. I guess they might be hands. Because you saw the mother, like, restrain the child a lot, try to tell them to not do something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe she doesn't want to be restrained.
Yeah. But that's what happens whenever you get into game theories. Basically, just
You know that mist, those little tiny orbs that go around you and then they try and choke you?
Dad.
I think that's most likely.
The dad.
Yeah. Now we're going into another scene.
That could be a good theory, though. You ever think that the daughter was raped by a dad?
I don't like to
Or
imagine
molested?
it.
That's what I imagine it as. I have a dark theory thing. I'm kind of like the opposite of you, Tristan. Instead of you seeing like.
Okay, so the daughter
the-
here, look, is in a battle. It is
bear.
true. It is true. It is. It is. Confirmed. There's no way. That's not it. The child is seen wearing a tutu. What do you do when you're wearing a tutu? Ballet. What do you do most in the game? Ballet. Confirmed. The princess is a child. The princess is the girl in the tutu. Confirmed.
I'm pretty sure they were going for that, but like,
You know
I'm
what?
pretty sure
I'm
they
just
were going for
confirming
that.
it, like, for me, in my head. You know what? Fuck you, Brennan. I'm just saying, like, there's no other explanation.
Look at the
I'm-
bear, though. Yeah, I'm gonna make a theory about the bear. Because does the bear come into the story?
I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to see, what is she, like, scared of? So we're in the kitchen. Yeah, see, look.
That was fun.
Look. He grabbed onto the pot.
Here I am, rocking like a hurricane.
See that? And look, the father's asleep. He was asleep, and the child's thingy.
That
Like the
bear,
dream.
though.
Look, see?
That
He must have...
bear.
Basically, we want to know what's
Papa.
happening inside of this little child, of this child's dream, right? Well, it's basically giving you what's happening. Because they give you this picture of this, you see where we're at right now? They give you this picture. And it tells you what happened through the child's interpretation.
That's a creepy ass bear. Like, I'm not even worried about this anymore. I'm worried about that bear. Cause look at the way he looks at you. It's fucking creepy.
And I think the daughter used dance to get away from all the trauma and fear.
She can't dance anymore. She's pregnant. She'll fall on her face or on her stomach.
As for this, I don't really know.
Awful. I'm awful for being.
The carpet?
She can't dance.
I don't really know what it is. I'm hungry. Like right now, I'm hungry.
I'm
Like what the
hungry,
fuck? But yeah.
too. You want to end the broadcast, like, cause we only got like a few minutes left till an hour.
Nah.
Nah.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
But let's
Like, we'll take
get
a
to a
2-minute break
stopping
and then
point.
we'll.
Yeah.
Alright. Take a few minute break. Maybe like an hour or so, or like maybe 30 minutes, and then we'll get back to another broadcast.
Yeah, because you're not the only one who's watching, there's another person. Sorry if
Yeah.
you just came in late, whoever you are, if you're a friend of mine, Michael Stat, I don't know who you are. This is a pretty good stopping point. So if you want to continue watching what I have to show you, you can just, like just wait a few seconds, and I'll start up another. So, thank you for tuning in, guys. Like, nobody tuned in, let's be honest. So thanks for joining me, Brandon. It's nice having you here, always. And, thank you for the second person who zoomed in and out. Thank you for coming back. Anyway, I'm not even a big-time YouTuber. I don't expect people to give me, like, thousands of subscribers instantly. That's gonna take time and effort. But by the time I'm 20, within 3 years, I think I'll be okay. So, thank you for joining us, and I will see you next time.